3 members of Yemen's Houthi community have been killed in the north of the country. 10 others were also wounded in the attack in the city of Sa'ada. No group has claimed responsibility for the attack yet. The blast comes over a week after 10 Houthi Shia were killed in the capital, Sana'a. The Taliban killed at least 4 American soldiers in Afghanistan after the militant group said it would enter peace talks with Kabul and Washington. The U.S. military says the soldiers were killed in Bagram Air Base outside the capital, Kabul. A group of doctors have written a letter to U.S. President Barack Obama asking him to allow hunger-striking Guantanamo detainees receive independent medical care. The letter has been signed by over 150 doctors. This comes as over 130 Guantanamo prisoners continue their hunger strike in protest at their open-ended detention. Britain's High Court rules that police acted unlawfully by kettling protesters in 2011. The court has found that the demonstrators were filmed and searched as a condition for their release. The complaint was taken by a legal observer present on the scene of the demonstrations, which were held against spending cuts. Fresh clashes are up between police and angry protesters in Brazil. Demonstrations have been staged in major cities across the country, but Sao Paulo was the focal point of the fresh rallies. Brazilians are angry about high taxes, corruption, and lavish spendings on the upcoming sporting events. Israeli President Shimon Peres has supported a U.S. plan to arm insurgents in Syria. He says the U.S. does not have any other choice. The Israeli president made the remarks days after Washington announced it would start supplying weapons to militants in Syria. Turkish Premier Recep Tayyip Erdogan vows to increase police's powers to deal with the nationwide anti-government protests. This after 3 weeks of anti-government demonstrations in Istanbul and the capital Ankara. Turkish security forces have meanwhile detained dozens of demonstrators in a nationwide sweep. And U.S. President Barack Obama is met with angry protesters during his first official visit to Germany. The protesters have condemned Washington's policies, especially its global electronic surveillance program. German Chancellor Angela Merkel has said she will seek answers from Obama on the issue during his stay.